Nearly right to go. Lord Randolph has pushed out to 2.10. He's got into black figures after being a short-priced favourite in the market earlier. Ready. And they're off and they're racing as well, and KERMAN Rock wide out was the first to get going from Jack in the Black and come a little bit closer. Choice Thinking landed with that other group of three and is now being taken hold of as KERMAN Rock now starts to work his way across. I Love Your Smile drops back into the field with Lord Randolph, and settling down last of all is Pagey's Turn. They've gone out by Ollie's Bar at the 1800 now to Matheson Road, and KERMAN Rock takes off and now races to a clear lead. They go to the 1600. KERMAN Rock set up a break of 2 on Jack in the Black, a length and a half, then come a little bit closer. A similar margin, Choice Thinking, a further 2, Pagey's Turn, back with I Love Your Smile, and the favourite saw them all going over by Northerly Lodge. It's last at the 1500 metre mark, Lord Randolph, and about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader, KERMAN Rock, which is in its customary role. Loves this, loves leading them, and going by the 1300 takes them out over into the back of the course. KERMAN Rock by 3, Jack in the Black, 2 come a little bit closer. About 2 lengths further back, Choice Thinking, followed by Pagey's Turn. If nothing else, it's been run at a very steady gallop. And then came I Love Your Smile, and being handled patiently back there last of all is Lord Randolph. And so as they swing down the riverside of the track, nearing the 900 metre mark, and it's all KERMAN Rock running his own race in front by 4, Jack in the Black. A further 2 come a little bit closer. No change at all to the order, impossible to be. Of course, they've run this at a very, very good tempo. On the rail, Pagey's Turn, I Love Your Smile. They'll need to get a wriggle on, and Pike still had Lord Randolph back last of all, and 10 lengths from the leader, KERMAN Rock, who took them to the 500. They leave the riverside of the track, and KERMAN Rock keep going. He brings them up to the turn by about 4 or 5, Jack in the Black, and then come a little bit closer. Choice Thinking's gone, seemingly anyway, and then came Pagey's Turn, I Love Your Smile. Gee, they're leaving their runs very, very late. Lord Randolph is last, but KERMAN Rock still well clear at the 220. I don't think they're going to get to KERMAN Rock. They're not. He's out by 6 lengths. Down the outside, come a little bit closer. I Love Your Smile running on, but it's all KERMAN Rock, and KERMAN Rock is going to absolutely run them into the ground. I Love Your Smile came late, but it was way too late. Third home, come a little bit closer. Lord Randolph, there's about 5 of him, followed then by Jack in the Black. Choice Thinking was disappointing, and Pagey's Turn brought up the rear. Fair dinkum. 2:16.87. 2:16.87 here they've run. KERMAN Rock, Kate Pateman, straight to the front, no shock. Ran them along at good splits, no shock, kept going. Sometimes he can, but boy, they left their runs awfully late on the others. I Love Your Smile made up good ground late, but the bird had flown well before the corner, come a little bit closer, hung tough, and the enigma Lord Randolph hardly got warm. 36.98 the sectional, 3 3/4 by 3/4 the margins. The winner by Snippet Sun from Bramasco for Chris Willis and Prue George, prepared by Chris. Kate Pateman aboard, and wins his 5th race in 53 starts. KERMAN Rock doing it from Go to Woe, and scoring here from I Love Your Smile by Sebring, Brandon Fiore and Sean O'Donnell, and third come a little bit closer by Red Hot Choice, prepared by Lou Luciani, ridden by Troy Turner. 3-1-6-8. And Lord Randolph, well, he was last, and Pikey had him back there just doing his thing, but he didn't lengthen at all, and he was hardly the horse that we saw here last time out. At least we want to look at some numbers, I suppose, the sectionals before we go condemning Lord Randolph, but as I said in the broadcast, I reckon there's 5 of him. The next event on the card, the running of the Key Clean Handicap, is next. It'll be at 1:48 over 1,500 metres. There are no changes. We'll take you down to Lockie joining us, and every now and then, this is what this particular galloper is capable of being able to produce on a race day, and he's won by a big margin here.
Exactly right, Darren, and I'm now joined by a very, very happy Chris Willis. Chris, when this horse gets his own way out in front and the rider really asks him to do what you want them to do, he's a very hard horse to run down.
He is, Lockie. He just likes to be on his own, in his comfort zone. He'll run a good race, a good speed. And, yeah, you know, I've tried to get this done for the last couple of runs and it just hasn't worked out. But Kate rides him every morning at home and, you know, she knows him. And I thought, well, you may as well have your chance today. And, yeah, it turned out real good.
Kate's the big talking point out of this win, isn't she? Because she's returning, she's a mother, she has been toiling away on the country scenes, but I'm sure it gives you a great sense of satisfaction to give her this winner in the metro area on a big day.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, you sort of get a bit choked up, but you shouldn't. You know, she's had 2 kids, and in her words, the first one knocked her body around pretty bad. You know, she blew out to 80 odd Ks, and she's now walking around 54 and riding 54, and she works so hard at home. She's there at 5 every morning and doing the work. So she deserves everything she gets.
An absolute inspiration. Well done on the win.
And thank you.
There's Chris Willis, and here's the woman of the moment in Kate Pateman.
3, 1, 6 and 8. Kate Pateman and KERMAN Rock take a bow. This horse, one that you've been pretty keen to get on for a while.
Oh, I've wanted to ride him for a long time. He's a great horse and he's tough as they come. You can't get many like him. So
And not many horses can do that, where you just allow him to do whatever he wants, and what he wants to do is roll along.
that's it. He's tough and he keep on going. You just got to let him set his pace, and that's what we've done today.
How do you keep the nerves of steel just to keep him, allowing him to stretch out that field?
Oh, I ride him every day, so I know what he's capable and how much work he gets every day. And we're just steering, he does it all on his own. So we're just there to look pretty.
You've obviously come back to riding now. You've taken out Jockey of the Year up at Carnarvon, but a winner here at Ascot in a metro meeting on a group day must give you a wonderful thrill.
Oh, massive. It's first day back on a Saturday meeting since I was an apprentice, so to come out with a bang, it's great.
And what about your story? A lot of us here know it very well, but I'm sure people at home probably don't. But you've taken time off, you've had a couple of kids, and you can't always ask a lady about her weight, but you've lost a stack of it.
Yeah, I've lost about 30 kilos to make a comeback, so it's been good. I thought, oh, I'm starting to get lighter, so we give it a crack, and then all of a sudden it just fell off, and that's where we're at. So
How old are the kids now?
Phoenix 3.5 and Kingsley's 1.5. So
Tank can be pretty happy at home, surely.
yeah, definitely.
Congratulations, Kate. Great to see you back.
There's Kate Pateman combining with Chris Willis and KERMAN Rock to take out the second here at Ascot. And there's a big day of racing ahead, but that might just be the story of the day out of today's fantastic program. On the other side of the replay, we'll be taking a look at the Racing WA Ladies Soiree and then be back for the first at Kalgoorlie.